No man chooses evil because it is evil. He only mistakes it for happiness, the good he seeks. The beginning is always today. Virtue can only flourish among equals. Make women rational creatures and free citizens, and they will quickly become good wives. That is, if men do not neglect the duties of husbands and fathers. Strengthen the female mind by enlarging it, and there will be an end to blind obedience. Men and women must be educated in a great degree by the opinions and manners of the society they live in. The divine right of husbands, like the divine right of kings, may, it is hoped, in this enlightened age, be contested without danger. It is justice, not charity, that is wanting in the world. Surely, something resides in this heart that is not perishable, and life is more than a dream. Women ought to have representatives. Instead of being arbitrarily governed without any direct share, allowed them in the deliberations of government. Taught from infancy that beauty is woman's scepter, the mind shapes itself to the body, and roaming round its gilt cage, only seeks to adorn its prison. If the abstract rights of man will bear discussion and explanation, those of women, by a parity of reasoning, will not shrink from the same test. Independence I have long considered as the grand blessing of life, the basis of every virtue, and independence I will ever secure by contracting my wants, though I were to live on a barren heath. It is time to effect a revolution in female manners, time to restore to them their lost dignity. It is time to separate unchangeable morals from local manners. Slavery to monarchs and ministers, which the world will be long freeing itself from, and whose deadly grasp stops the progress of the human mind, is not yet abolished. Every political good carried to the extreme must be productive of. Learn from me, if not by my precepts, then by my example, how dangerous is the pursuit of knowledge, and how much happier is that man who believes his native town to be the world than he who aspires to be greater than he who aspires to be greater than his nature will allow. Women are degraded by the propensity to enjoy the present moment and, at last, despise the freedom which they have not sufficient virtue to struggle to attain. The being cannot be termed rational or virtuous who obeys any authority but that of reason. Women have seldom sufficient employment to silence their feelings. A round of little cares or vain pursuits frittering away all strength of mind and organs, they become naturally only objects of sense. It appears to me impossible that I should cease to exist, or that this active, restless spirit, equally alive to joy and sorrow, should be only organized dust. What but the rapacity of the only men who exercise their reason, the priests, secured such vast property to the church, when a man gave his perishable substance to save himself from the dark torments of purgatory? Why is our fancy to be appalled by terrific perspectives of a hell beyond the grave? The same energy of character which renders a man a daring villain would have rendered him useful in society had that society been well organized. If women be educated for dependence, that is, to act according to the will of another fallible being and submit, right or wrong to power, where are we to stop?